Hello everyone, and today's video is going to be another free thing, and it's a celebration of my 200th subscriber, which admittedly happened 2 weeks ago, but I've actually got around to doing the video on it. There'll be a link in the description to download this. It's probably going to be on Mediafire, so download it and open it, and you'll be here. Now, I've never actually downloaded any kind of internet sound for Massive before, so I've really no idea how decent they are. So this could be good, it could be bad, I've no idea. But anyway, here it is. So, yeah, as last time, there is a folder with a couple of information-y things in it, which you can read, but you won't really need them. It's just in case you get really bored. But sounds is obviously an interesting thing, and I'm going to go through and just show them, because if I don't get on with this video is going to take forever. So this is, open them through Massive, and this is Growl 1, and if I turn up. So that's pretty cool, and then what's we got, that's Growl 2. And that's like the basis for my Vengeance song. Everything was based off this. So that's that one. 3, and there's also this thing called 3.2. They come as a pair, and 3 is kind of like a wobble version. And 3.2 is like a solid version of it. So now I can adjust the vowels. And so yeah, that's Growl 3. And Growl 4 is this one. It's a bit less interesting, but still pretty cool. Growl 5. And this is off the tutorial for the high ranking growl I did a while back. So in case I sent you here from that video asking for a download link, this is the one you're looking for. And yeah. But you probably all heard that one before. And 6, this needs no explanation. Yeah. 7. And kind of like first listen, that sounds really bland, but may I draw your attention to the macros. This is band rejects is all what makes it interesting. And got a band reject width thing. And then this kind of filter thing on the band pass. Don't know why that's even there, but you can use it. And lastly, on the growls, like the last one, this sounds a bit rubbish by itself, but if you kind of like don't know if you can hear it there, you should be able to, but it goes in ER, ER. So yeah. And those are the growls. And next thing I'm going to show you is also under the basses thing. It's generally dirty basses is what it's been named. But frankly, most of these could have gone in the growls thing and vice versa, so yeah. And that, in case you're interesting, is, might think back a bit, but that's the main intro sound from my song Dubstep, which I might even play for you if you're very lucky, or not. Okay, yeah, this one. That's such an F. So yeah, that's that one. And 2 is, it's kind of like, this must be a really old sound because I don't even use Deep Throat anymore. but I just stuck it in because why not? And what's next? 3. That's quite cool. It's like a phaser, really, but in actual fact, it's a double notch and a band reject. Makes quite a cool sound, really. Then well, that's 3. This was 4 then. So that's that one. 5. I don't know how to explain this, but it's anyway. So there's a macro on the filter on this low pass thing, and that's no, 5, and then that was 5. This is 6. And that you can just tell it's a double notch filter, even if you don't know anything about massive. Actually, that's not quite true anyway. That would be pretty cool. Okay. And next up is screams, and these are like just high pitched. I'm trying to think of a word that describes it which isn't scream. Anyway, you'll probably recognise this. So yeah, that's that one. And this is slightly different. So that's that one. And there's only 2 screams, because in actual fact there'll probably be more by the time you get hold of this, because I'm going to keep adding stuff to this and updating the link. So if it doesn't look like there's much in it now, there'll be more at another time. So, and if you like my Facebook page, this is a great way of making people like my Facebook page. Then I'll put up the latest link there, so you know when it's up. So you'll always know when all the new sounds have been added. Anyway, these are the wobbles now. What next? Wobble 2. And that's what I call like a zomboy wobble, just because, I don't know. 3. And that's quite clearly made with the scream filter. And then wobble 4. So this is done by a performer. And that's got loads of glides in it, so you might want to take that out. And what you can do is you can change what the performer's doing, so if you don't like... But you get the idea. And then you've got these 2 macros. This is like, it's attached to the X fade. So... And then this, you won't be able to hear much. That doesn't make much difference to the sound, but it does change it in a way you probably can't hear. Okay, what next? And lastly, you've got the yayas. And everyone knows what a yaya bass is, and if you don't, all become clear. So, the reason it's called a yaya is evidently because it goes ya-ya when it's... And the clarity is on the phase, and that's like... Works best about there. And then ya-ya 2 I really like. Which is quite interesting. And then La Ya Ya 3. And that's got a dark kind of timbre to it. And it's actually done by an LFO, which has a weird kind of shape to it. So you can change it. Yeah, anyway, so those are all the basses. And the basses in this pack's kind of like the main thing. So, and then we got kind of all these other stuff like build-ups, these will be quick. And this one, and all the build-ups are kind of controlled by macro, just because it depends how fast you want them to go. So, this is called Fist Build-Up because there's a song by Excision called Raise Your Fist or something, and it's got this really nice build-up in it, and I tried to replicate it badly, but I ended up with this, and it's quite cool. And so that's that one, and then we got this kind of, and if you listen to all my old music, this appears in almost every song. Not to say that you can't use it, I think it's quite good, it's just I use better stuff now really. And now this is from Infinite, he's got a YouTube channel and he gave this sound away. And in the actual song, it's actually used as a sound in the drop, but I put it into the build-up section just cause. And then you've got the standard white noise. And so I use in almost every song, so yeah. And then what? Lasers. Right. Firstly, this is kind of like Knife Party-esque. It's just, yeah, it's named format slide just because it is a format and it's being, yeah, you can see on the curve. Our next one up is this one. Which, in actual fact, if I go into this thing and find so yeah, you can I used that in the song ages ago. And then there's it's my favourite of all of them. And that's named Annex Core Laser just because, I don't know, but every artist uses it really, so yep. And then leads. These are fun. Format lead, I've had a tutorial on this. And then what? We've got a Scary Monsters lead. I would play the original, but I don't actually know how it goes. Vibrato lead. So that's that one. Oh, and it's got a macro on it, which basically is put onto the dry wet of the chorus, and I think that's actually it. It just sounds better if you have it all the way up. So, and then last is Zomboy lead. But that's definitely a Zomboy sound. And then what we got? Other seems very vague. So we've got a bell. So that's that. And then got a standard cowbell. So if a song ever needs more cowbell, you know where to go. And we've got 2 kick drums. Which can be played at different pitches to get different kind of effects. And the other one. And that's a very sine wave one. So that's a very clean one, the other's a bit more distorted. And then lastly you got the pads. So start with this, and this is effectively, if you go back to here again, and we go, not that one, no, this, yeah, it is this one. So hear that on the last beat. That's the one. But yeah, do want to click that. Okay, so that's kind of, I put it in the pads just because it's made out of a pad, not because it actually is one really. But this is definitely a pad. And all of the pads actually have a cutoff thing. That kind of turns them from a pad to pluck, and depending on which one, you'll get a different kind of effect with them. This one. Okay, and then the last pad is this one. So, and I think, if I remember correctly, that is everything in the pack. So actually there isn't as much there as there was my sample pack, but again I don't want to be putting any old trash in there. And like I say, there'll be more being added to it, so yeah, anyway. And all the, they all come in KSD format, so yeah. These should be openable on any version of Massive, because if you're on my version, you should be able to open KSDs, and if you're not, there's this thing somewhere here that says KSD batch convert or something, and you can, and that just allows you to just like convert them into NMSVs or whatever they use, and so it should work on anything. And these are royalty free, or whatever you want to call it, so you can just use them however you want really, and so you don't need to credit me. But if you are downloading this, then please could you just like my Facebook page, just because it helps me out. But I won't, yeah. So, yeah, and that's all I have to say actually. So thank you for watching, thanks for the 200 subscribers, next top 500 hopefully, and I'll see you next time, whenever that is. Goodbye.